adventurers, it's me, Haley, or as I'm known in treasure hunting circles, Arizona Haley. Or just Haley is fine. That's also fine. Today, we're hunting for treasure. Not just any treasure, mind you. The treasure of wisdom. Wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it. Now, you may be thinking, wisdom doesn't sound like much of a treasure, but treasure can come in all shapes and sizes. Like this piece of pottery. It doesn't look like much, but if you look closer, closest, there. If I had to guess, I'd say this artifact is probably a few thousand years old. Phoenician, probably. These markings suggest that this pot could be of Carthaginian origin. Some archaeologists had to travel a long way to find this fragment. Who can say how much this piece is worth? I'm thinking 14, 15, $7.49. It looks like our archaeologist friend didn't have to travel so far after all. You see, you can find treasure anywhere. You can find it halfway across the world. Or you can find it at Frank's Pottery Emporium. Wisdom can be like that. For some wisdom, you may have to dig really deep or travel really far. But other times, like in today's story, wisdom is closer than you think. Ooh, I wonder what era this is from, Oh, this is just my coffee. Now that's what I call treasure. I'll see you soon when I am much more caffeinated. Bye.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 2, verses 41 through 52.
When God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to earth, angels shouted the good news.
Fear not, I bring you good news of great joy.
Shepherds and wise men journeyed to visit Jesus, and later, Mary and Joseph hurried to Egypt with their young son to keep him safe from King Herod. But Jesus wasn't always a baby or a young child. We don't know much about his early years, but he had to learn to walk and talk just like every other child.
Mama.
He probably learned from Joseph how to hammer nails and smooth pieces of wood for tables and wheels. We do know one very important story from the time Jesus was a boy. One of Jesus' followers, Luke, wrote it down many years later. He begins, every year Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. And when Jesus was 12 years old, they went up to the feast as usual.
Lentils, water skins, extra sandal straps. Jesus, run and tell your father we're packed and ready to leave.
Yes, Mother.
The trip from their home in Nazareth to Jerusalem took several days. Friends and family traveled together. Jesus likely spent the day with his cousins and friends, finding his parents at dinner time.
I brought sticks for the fire.
I'll start this stew.
We should reach Jerusalem by noon tomorrow.
We don't know what Jesus thought or felt when he saw the city of Jerusalem perched on the rocky hillside ahead. Years later, he would enter the city to the shouts of cheering crowds. But for now, Jesus was just a boy celebrating Passover with his family.
You remember where your cousins live, right?
We're staying with them again.
I can find it.
All week, families celebrated with relatives. Together, they enjoyed the Passover feast.
You, O Lord our God, have given us festival days for joy, in remembrance of the departure from Egypt. Blessed are you, O Lord our God.
When the feast was over, Mary and Joseph packed and began their trip home along the crowded roads. At the end of the day, they stopped to set up camp.
Jesus, can you start the cooking fire? Jesus?
I thought I saw him with... No, that was before we left the city.
Mary and Joseph searched through the nearby families, settling down for the evening.
Have you seen Jesus?
Not since he gave me the last potato pancake yesterday evening.
No one's seen him.
Since Jerusalem.
We left him in the city.
Frantic, Mary and Joseph hurried back to Jerusalem to search for their missing son. They immediately checked the home where they had been staying.
Very sorry, but I haven't seen him.
Mary and Joseph crisscrossed the entire city.
He loved the honey cakes from that bakery. Excuse me, have you seen a 12-year-old boy about this tall?
Dark brown robe.
Hair kinda sticks out over his ears.
Yes, like that.
Sorry, haven't seen him.
They may have checked the swimming hole or the stables, but Jesus was nowhere to be found. So Mary and Joseph paced the streets at wit's end.
He's just never gone off like this.
I don't think he's here. We've searched the whole city.
Everywhere except...
As Mary and Joseph turned the corner, high white walls rose ahead of them.
The temple! We'll check the courtyard.
Just in case.
The courtyard was filled with visitors still in the city for Passover. As they circled the open space, Mary froze.
Joseph, there!
Just ahead, they saw their son. Jesus was sitting with a group of teachers, listening and asking questions.
Teacher, isn't it always right to be kind, even if it means giving money to a beggar on the Sabbath?
The teachers nodded in agreement and amazement, but Mary and Joseph rushed forward.
Jesus!
Son, why have you treated us like this?
Grabbing her boy, Mary hugged Jesus so hard she nearly squeezed the air out of him.
Your father and I have been worried about you. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Why were you looking for me? Didn't you know I had to be in my father's house?
All I know is, no more stunts like this, okay?
Jesus returned to Nazareth with his parents, obeying everything they asked of him. As he grew wiser and stronger. He also became more and more pleasing to God and to others.
Well, hello there. I'm so glad we're all here together at Cornerstone Kids. I thought I would test some of your wisdom today as we play Mystery Box. All of you can see into this box, but our volunteer, they won't be able to see. They have to reach inside and touch whatever treasure is inside with their hands. Then use their wisdom to guess what is it. So, I think best 2 out of 3 would win the game. Do you think so? I think so. So, are you up for the challenge? Let me see if I can have our volunteers up and play the game with me today. Cheer as they come up. All right, Tyria. You're first up. You'll have 30 seconds to try and guess what is in the box. Okay. If you guess correctly, you win this round. All right, Cornerstone Kids. Don't give her any hints. All right. We have in our mystery box icky gooey stuff. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead.
It feels like, is it dog food?
No.
Fruit?
No. Well, yeah. Well, what kind of fruit?
Pineapple.
No.
Fruit cocktail.
No. One more try.
Peaches?
No. Okay.
Bananas.
Yes! Bananas! Very last second for Miss Tyria. All Okay. All right, so we go this way. Our next volunteer, Mr. Bates, come on up. Everybody give Mr. Jacob Bates a hand. Yay! Woo! All right, you close your eyes. Next up we have, do you see it? Okay. All right, Jacob, your turn. You have 30 seconds to guess. Ready? Go ahead and reach in. Today, our Cornerstone kids are aging. We now have teenagers. What is it?
It feels like
Uh-huh.
this is cream cheese.
No. Feel free to use your fingers.
This feels like icing.
No. You get one more try. 5,
This feels like
4, 3.
chocolate.
No, you are wrong, sir. It is hands up the box.
Please, does it stink?
Peanut butter. All right.
Crunchy.
All right, come back. Open your eyes. There you go. All right, Tyree, are you ready? Mm-hmm. Last one takes it. If you can guess this correctly, you win. All right? Well, I guess you win anyway because Mr. Jacob didn't guess correctly. All right, last but not least, we have. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, go for it. Here we go. You can do this. Oh, Tyree's getting all in with her hands.
That feels like. Oh my. It's is it bread?
No.
Is it a fruit?
No.
Is it dog food?
No.
Is it
One more try. 5, 4, 3.
potatoes?
No. It was refried beans. Ew. Thank you very much, Tyria. And thank you very much, Mr. Bates. I think we have a clear winner, even though she gets right once. Thank you. Everybody cheer for Tyria and Mr. Bates. Yay! Well, we did such a good job guessing, and it took a lot of wisdom to try to guess the right things. How about you stand up and praise God with us? Are you ready? Let's go.
Whenever I need some answers, God, I turn to you. You are my help when I need wisdom. You always see me through. To know that you're chasing after me, it makes me wanna run to where you are. God, you make this journey worth it. I give you all my heart. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I run right and be the best version of me. To know that you're chasing after me, it makes me wanna run to where you are. God, you make this journey worth it. I give you all my heart. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I 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 don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop living for you. For you. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop running to you. To you, God. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop living for you. For you. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop running to you. To you, God. You're all I need. My source for everything. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. When I don't know what to do, you help me figure it out. God, I run to you. When I need a solution, I have no doubt that I will run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you. I run to you.
What are you doing out here, John?
Oh, I just wanted to show you how green my thumb is.
Oh, it's not green.
It's just an expression. No, I'm trying to grow a unicorn.
You know that's not how those are supposed to work.
Just water it a little bit and then wait.
Wait for what? There's no way that this is going to...
Go! Oh! Well, don't just stand there, Brandon. Help me catch it.
How? But you just...
Brandon! Oh, no! They bite! Ah! They bite! I'm John.
I'm Brandon, and...
Welcome to the So-and-So Show! And we have a show we know you're gonna dig.
Ha! Yep, you might say this show is groundbreaking.
Unless it gets too deep.
What do you call a man with a shovel?
What?
Doug. What do you call a man without a shovel?
What?
Douglas.
Okay, I think we're done.
Okay. Well, not until we get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I think we're as low as we can possibly go. Moving on!
Today is a very special day.
One that has been long talked about and patiently waited on
Actually,
for eons.
no one knew anything about this.
One that no one knew about, yet will go down in history.
That's right. Several months ago, John and I buried a time capsule.
Yeah, and in case you're like me, time capsules. Capsules?
Capsule.
Those things are not places where you keep clocks.
Nope, it's a container where you put objects of the present time. Could be anything, comic books, movies.
Can of SpaghettiOs.
Anything. Then you bury it and dig it up in the future so you can see how much has changed during the time it was buried.
So we decided to preserve some of the moments we've had here on the So-and-So Show.
And that way we can see if we've learned anything since they happened.
Yeah, and that will help us make wiser choices in the future.
Exactly. So without further delay, it is time to open the
time
capsule.
Whoa. All right, let's see how this thing held up. Sorry about it.
That's all right.
Woo. All right.
Here we go.
And, oh, hey, look at that. A VHS tape. Can you believe we used to watch movies on these things?
Why did we preserve our moments on VHS? We didn't bury the time capsule that long ago.
I don't know why we preserved it, but let's watch it.
Is there a problem with the way I'm speaking today?
No, you speak properly. Here we go. All right, and we will. I don't know how, I'm not sure this fits into the.
Amateur.
What is that?
Ancient technology I borrowed from the museum. Moment number 1.
Food fight during the credits! Ah! No! Oh, yes! Oh, this is... Who? Oh my gosh, the Salisbury steak is disgusting! Ah!
I remember that very well. What wisdom did you gain from that, John?
I learned that it's unwise to have a food fight in a box with someone whose arms are longer than yours, even from here. Oh, wow. Yeah, see?
I learned that mashed potatoes, though tasty, are not good for your complexion.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, moment number 2.
It's over here. Over here. There you go.
Grab a handful. Woo! Let's do 2, just for good luck.
Okay.
Wow, that's amazing! The plastic building bricks completely disappeared.
Are you serious? They're clearly right there.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Let's hopslosh!
John loses.
Oh!
And that's all the time we have for Hopslosh.
Any wisdom there?
Yeah, I think maybe I'll wear shoes next time I play hopslosh. Better traction.
Yeah, very true. Moment number 3.
Oh, cookies! Ooh, and milk! Mm-hmm. Oh. Mouth. So good. It's so good. Okay.
Next time, you should pour the milk into the glass before you eat the cookies.
I'm not sure I learned anything. Yeah. Got milk?
Don't mind if I do. You know what else is wise?
What?
It's Bible story time with Kellen. It's Bible story time with Kellen. It's Bible story time with Kellen. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, we were just learning from our past.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, we have a moment for you.
You do?
Yeah, Kellen moment.
Do you guys need anything else?
Nope. We don't need anything else, Kellen.
Good. You could have warned me.
Yeah. Bye, Kellen.
All right, I'll see you guys next time.
Did you gain any wisdom from that moment, Kellen?
Yep. Slime takes a long time to get out of your hair, so I do not recommend getting it in there.
Very wise.
Hey, do you have something for us?
I do, and it has nothing to do with slime.
Perfect. Take it away, Kellen.
Today's story is actually a verse from the book of Romans, which was a letter Paul wrote several years after Jesus died and rose again. This is how the verse starts. Don't live the way this world lives. Let your way of thinking be completely changed. What Paul wrote was so different than anything people were used to back then. So, to help me tell things a little different, I've got my cheers squad with me. Take it away, girls.
Yo, Jackie. What up, Dee Dee? Are you ready to lay down some wisdom? Girl, let's do this. Do not live the way the world lives. No, let the way you think completely change you. Do not live the way the world lives. Change the way you think right now.
Don't live the way this world lives. Let your way of thinking be completely changed. The world might be telling you to only look out for yourself. But when Jesus was here, he said we should love others. That's an entirely different way to think. Paul wrote that when you think that way, then you will be able to test what God wants for you, and you will agree that what he wants is right. I think we should hear how the cheer squad breaks that down.
Hey, Jackie! Talk to me, Dee Dee. Oh. Do you like tests? Oh, I destroy tests. Kick it. Once you change the way you think, you and God will be in sync. Then you can listen, study, and test to know God's will is the best.
If we let our way of thinking be completely changed, we can see for ourselves that what God wants for us is best. Because after all, his plan is good and pleasing and perfect. Let's hear one more from the squad.
You know what I was thinking, Jackie? What were you thinking, Dee Dee? Oh, that I'm ready to wrap this thing up. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. Ready, set, face. H-I-S, his plan is good. It's pleasing and it's perfect, that is understood. H-I-S, his plan is good. So follow God at home and in your neighborhood. Your thinking must change so that you can test. H-I-S, his plan is the best. Woo!
Let's give it up for the cheer squad.
Woo! See you later.
Paul was pretty clear. We need to let our way of thinking be changed. Now, this won't happen overnight. This is a lifelong commitment to let God lead us into his way of thinking. When we do that, we'll learn what's best and we'll make wiser decisions.
Like eating only 5 slices of pizza instead of 9.
I would say that's wise.
Or deciding not to stay up all night playing video games?
Very wise. Or maybe just listening to what your parents or teachers are asking the first time they say it instead of the 7th.
That would make a big difference, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Kellen.
No problem. I'll see you guys next time.
Will do.
Sure thing. How long do you think it took him to get all the slime out of his hair?
I don't know, an hour?
I was going to say 3.
2 days.
2 days?
2 days.
Now it's time to
reveal the question.
How are you wiser than you used to be?
I think I'm wiser than I was 20 minutes ago because A, now I know how to play a VHS tape. And 2, I learned some new cheers. H-I-S, his plan is good. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm wiser because I used to think doing a cartwheel down the stairs was safe until I landed on my face.
Really? What grade were you in?
It was last week. Moving on.
Okay. Talk about it together. How are you wiser than you used to be?
And we'll see you next time. We'll be making some new moments for the next time capsule, and I am sure it will be oh so wise.
Yes, and probably a little silly too.
Oh, definitely. That's the So-and-So Show, everybody. Bye.
Capsule.
That's right.
Capsule.
That's how it's spelled.
Capsule.
Capsule.
Wow. I think it's amazing that even Jesus grew in wisdom. He stayed behind at the temple to ask questions and talk about God with all of his teachers. It's important for us to grow in wisdom also. Remember, wisdom is worth searching for. Wisdom is the kind of treasure, like a jewel, if you will. It can help us make all kinds of decisions in life. And we can find wisdom in our relationship with God. We can talk to him and ask him for wisdom. We can talk to other people who follow God and ask them for wisdom too. We can look in the Bible and find wisdom from people who put their trust in God completely, all throughout history. Our memory verse this month is a great reminder of where wisdom comes from. It's from a letter written by James, who was Jesus' brother. Here it is. If any of you need wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5. Don't forget, we can trust God no matter what. He could give us the wisdom we need to face any situation in life. How about we talk to our mom, our dad, our guardian, or whomever, and ask them how they use wisdom in their everyday life. Until next time, see you later, Cornerstone kids.